What's up, YouTube? It's Mike, Sticks and Seams. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Gonna be going over a card show recap here. I was able to head down to Clearwater, Florida this past weekend and hit up the Bay Area Card Show. It's a show I've been to many times before. Actually, I have some other videos on this channel from it. It's usually a really good show. This time I got definitely a different feel from it. It was I don't know if it was the way it was laid out, but there were certain sections of the show that were so crowded you could barely squeeze through. I had to take my backpack off, or else it would have been hitting people in the face. So it was very difficult to even access the tables in those sections, and there weren't very many bargain boxes at the show. This is usually a show I go to for the bargain boxes. Scanning the cases, there were some really nice cards, lots of modern, lots of basketball, football, which is, fine, but big prices on the cards. So I also got the impression that dealers weren't too willing to work deals. I overheard some people talking about it, and also witnessed it a few times where they just wouldn't budge. They wanted $100 for a card that on its best day only gets like 50, and they weren't going to budge on it. And people were walking away. So I commend the people for walking away. I don't know if the dealers were trying to recoup funds from the National or what, but I quickly realized that it was going to be that type of show, and I just went to a couple of dealers that I purchased stuff from in the past, and they're usually really reasonable. So I did a 3-card pickup from one of my guys, and he hooked me up big time. So I got another 89 Upper Deck Griffey, and this one is really nice. I got Robin Yount rookie, which, centering, I know they always have it, but pretty clean overall example. Did not have that. And the big one was the Joe Morgan rookie, and this thing is in really good shape. I'll bring it closer. Centering looks good. Surface looks good. I'm curious to see what this would grade at. The top right corner is a little soft, but at least a 5 or a 6, on a good day. And I picked up all 3 of these beauties for less than $100, all 3 of them combined. So right then and there, I was like, all right, I'm not going to do much better at the show. I'm going to take my winnings and head on home. And as I was leaving, I stopped by another vendor I bought from in the past, really good guy, and he does primarily vintage, and I've been working on that 68 top set and been doing a terrible job this year of trying to keep up with it and at least make some effort on my 2020 goals. So I figured, why not? Let me just, spend some time, dig through his commons boxes, and I did, and I picked up 21 more cards for the 68 top set. They're all in pretty darn good condition as well, and they range from like $1.50 to $3, and he gave me like $5 off the lot. Just some of the nicer ones. I got this ERA leaders with Bunning and Necro. Felipe Alou, some semi-star type of guys. I tried to pick up a bunch of Red Sox. I got a Maury Wills, but I had it already. Didn't realize that. Got this Dick Allen, and this one's in better shape than the one that I had, so that's an upgrade. Shout out to Lou Rock TV, Manny Sanguian. I need the Ryan rookie, but for the most part, I have all the other big stars, Tim McGarver, and I'm just slowly working on through. So that's a little example of what I was able to pick up there. And as I was waiting for him to count, kind of the count there and the number, I was perusing his cases, and he deals only in vintage. And this is a card I've had in my eBay watch list off and on for like 2 years now. I just never pulled the trigger. I always find a more rare Griffey to get or something like that. And this guy had a pretty fair sticker price on it for comps on eBay. You're in around the $200 range, give or take, like $10-15 either way. for this grade of this card, and he had it for 170 in his case, which was already, about $30 to $40 cheaper. So I was like, hey, you know what? Let me ask him, what's your best on this card? So he throws me an offer $40, even less than his book. So now we're at like $100 off comps on this card, and I figured, you know what? I'm here, might as well do it. So this is from 1961 Topps. It is the Sandy Koufax and a PSA 6. This is a beautiful card. Didn't have a card from 61 Topps, so that kind of fills that gap. And I was really wanting to get into the Koufax in the collection. And I think I did pretty well on that one. The centering on the back is worse than the front, but it looks pretty good on the front, to be honest with you. And for what it is and what I paid for it, I did very well. Very pleased. So a very uncharacteristic sticks and seams video. Heavy vintage today, but did have to get my obligatory Griffey in there. So until next time, I hope everybody stays well and get to a card show and get good deals. Have a good one.